I don't go to sleep when I'm tired. I go to sleep when I'm done. Some of you sitting here, you stuck not because you don't have the gift, you stuck because your mindset is off.
But if you're not willing to pay the price to get it, you will never obtain it. That's the truth. That's the hard reality of the human condition, is you have to give blood, sweat, and tears to force your body and your mind to change. And oh my God, people understand the physical transformation, but people do not understand a mental transformation because it's invisible.
What's the first decision you made this morning? I bet it was to go back to bed. The reason why I'm bringing up this first decision that you made today and the inner snooze alarm is because in any area of your life that you want to change, there's one fact that you need to know. You're never going to feel like it. How you get what you want. It's very, very simple to get what you want, but it's not easy. You have to force yourself.
Discipline is the pathway to freedom. Discipline in and of itself doesn't take from you. Discipline gives. Discipline tells you what to say yes to and what not to. It actually lightens your load. It's that thing that makes you you. It's that thing that gives you the energy to improve, to push yourself, to get better, to be willing to fight through good enough. But it starts with you. It starts with being willing to change the things in your life.
What do you want? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to triple your income? Do you want to start a nonprofit? Do you want to find love? What is it? Anything that's a break from your routine is going to require force.
The pain and suffering that is the process of growing and getting better. Here's the thing, humans are capable of change, extraordinary change, transformation, to go from one thing to something else that is truly unrecognizable. To think of the person you are today as being a waylay point to the person that you can become. And over there, on the other side of that transformation, is somebody so much more powerful and greater than who you are today. But you've got to answer how badly you want it.
The first step is getting completely and brutally honest enough to say, I am tired of myself. When you say I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's the facilitator of change. That's when you're ready to say these words, no more excuses. No more excuses.
Why don't you have what you want? When you have all the information that you need, you have the contacts that you need, there are probably free tools online that allow you to start a business or join a group or do whatever the heck you want. It's the routine that's killing you.
Everybody's gonna get the same information. Everybody's gonna get the same panel. Everybody's gonna get the same speakers. Everybody's gonna get the exact same thing. Everybody's gonna have access to the exact same thing. The problem is, everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what real beasts do. Everybody gets excited. E.T., the guru story, but nobody wants to get up at 3 o'clock. Everybody's excited when I say, I wake up at 3 o'clock, Eric's a beast, 3 o'clock. And then you try it twice at 5, and like for real, you walk out of here pumped up, fired up, you get some new information, you're ready. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. And what you have to understand is, everybody that you're gonna hear from, Eric Thomas, my mother got pregnant with me at 17 years old, high school dropout, ate out of trash cans, lived in abandoned buildings, slept in cars, multi-million company that's changing the world. I didn't say America, the world. Why? Because not only do I want to be a beast, if you follow my 24 hours, I do what beasts do.
I think the good and the great are only separated by a willingness to sacrifice. And what are you willing to sacrifice? Have you thought about it? Have you actually asked yourself that question? Have you written down an answer? no matter what anybody thinks, no matter how much hatred is slung at you, if you have a vision of yourself and what you can become, and you are willing to sacrifice to get there, and you are willing to suffer and endure, all that matters is whether or not you actually get great at something. And if you get great at something, no matter who tries to stop you, my friends, booze can't block dunks.
I have limitless potential. I have all I need inside me. I have opportunity. I have all the strength I need to succeed. I have all the strength I need.
I have limitless potential. I have all I need inside me. I have opportunity. I have all the strength I need to succeed. I have all the strength I need.
I am grateful for all I have. I am grateful for my life. I am grateful for my health. I am grateful for my desire. I am grateful I was born with fighting spirit. I am grateful for my strength. I will use my strength every day. I will use my spirit every day. I will give my all every day. I am determined. I am willing to sacrifice. I am willing to go the extra mile. I will go the extra mile. I will do whatever it takes. There is nothing I cannot have. No one I can't become. I have no limits. I will achieve whatever I set out to achieve. I will achieve my goal. I see my goal clearly. I know when I will achieve my goal. I know how to get there. I will achieve my goal. I will be great. I have set the date. I will not be late. I will be great. I have limitless potential. I have all I need inside me. I have opportunity. I have all the strength I need to succeed. I have all the strength I need. I have limitless potential. I have all I need inside me. I have opportunity. I have all the strength I need to succeed. I have all the strength I need. I have limitless potential. I have all I need inside me. I have opportunity. I have all the strength I need to succeed. I have all the strength I need. I am determined. I am willing to sacrifice. I am willing to go the extra mile. I will go the extra mile. I will do whatever it takes. There is nothing I cannot have. No one I can't become. I have no limits. I will achieve whatever I set out to achieve. I will achieve my goal. I will do whatever it takes. I will do whatever it takes. I will be great. I have set the date. I will not be late. I will be great. I am a winner. I am a fighter. I am a beast. I am a machine. Success is mine. There is no doubt. It is mine. I can. I will. I will.
You're the director, you're the producer, you're writing the script, you're the star of your life. And as you begin to look at your life, you can decide whether or not it's a smash or whether or not it's a flop. That's in your hands. Look at your life, look at where you want to go. Don't worry about your circumstances. Don't worry about your age. See, it's time now. If you want to make this your decade, you've got to start saying, why not? Why not me? Don't spend time like most people going through life complaining. Don't try and get on talk shows and tell everybody how life has done you wrong. You've got to start saying yes to your life. You've got to start saying yes to your dreams, yes to your unfolding future, yes to your potential, as opposed to saying no. See, 87% of our self-talk is negative. So you've got to make a conscious, deliberate, determined effort to say yes to your dreams.
You need to master the ability to reset. When you start saying, I want to give up, and you don't want to face those people that said you couldn't do it, I need you to be able to put yourself back in the beginning of this goal and put yourself in that position where that new excitement and that new energy was propelling you towards. I need you to put yourself back in that place and be able to do it continuously and allow it to propel you to put your head down and run dead smack through that brick wall of discouragement until you reach the goal that you've set out. Use that inspiration that you had in your mind. You envisioned what success looked like. Continue to envision what you were able to do in that vision for your husband or for your wife, for your son or for your daughter or for your parents, the people who would benefit from it. Put yourself back in that position when you first said, I'm going to chase this thing and I'm going to do it. You need to master the ability to reset.
What's the difference between a gazelle and what's the difference between a lion? The gazelle is running from something, and that's a lot of you in this room. You will run, you'll do what you're supposed to do, as long as you're getting pushed. But as soon as that stops, you stop. The lion is not running to be rewarded. The lion is running to eat. So you gotta ask yourself, what's your why? What motivates you? What pushes you? What drives you? And if that thing is internal, if nobody has to call you, if nobody has to prod you, if nobody has to reward you, if nobody has to give you anything, if you are self-motivated and self-regulated, you can have it, you can be it, you can do it. You gotta do me a huge favor. There's nothing average about the lion. There's nothing good about the lion. The lion is phenomenal. So do me a favor, guys. Be phenomenal or be forgotten.
A lot of people talk a good game, don't they? They say they're going to do this and that. But when push comes to shove, they disappear. When it's game time, they're nowhere to be seen. They say they're going to be the greatest ever, but their work ethic shows average effort. They say they're going to be rich or famous, but their habits are poor and ordinary. Talking is not enough. You must do. Talking is not enough. You must put in the work. You must develop the habit of following through with your word. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. It's called integrity. When you honor your word, you build pride for yourself and respect from others. When you don't, when you talk the talk and never walk, you lose pride and you lose respect. Repeat to yourself every day. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. If I give my word, I do it. If I talk it, I will walk it. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. If I give my word, I do it. If I talk it, I will walk it. When it gets hard, I gave my word. If something comes up, I gave my word. I will get it done. I don't even have to think twice. I get it done. I will get it done. Talkers talk. Walkers walk. Don't tell them what you're going to do. Show them what you've done. Let your results speak for you. Results say more than words ever will. Keep your word. Do the work. Get the results. Game time. This is my word. I've said it. Now I will do it.
You know what I hear? I hear the clock ticking. Time waits for no man. Life goes by, and it goes by quick. Don't waste those years. Don't waste them. Live them. Back off? Negative. Not happening. In fact, I'm stepping it up. No complacency. No complacency. No backing off. No slack whatsoever. Bring it. Fight. Fight that ticking clock with everything you got. And the earlier you get in the game and get on track, the better life you're gonna have. Healthier, wealthier, stronger, smarter, better. Go through the motions. I don't really want to work out, I work out. Don't really want to get up and get out of bed, I get up and get out of bed. Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. The desire to take the path of least resistance, the downhill path, the easy path. Shut that down. Do not listen to that little voice. Instead, go through the motions. Lift the weights, sprint the hill, get out of bed, get things done. And by simply going through the motions, you stayed on the righteous path, the disciplined path, which is right where you know that you belong.
If you grind on Monday, and you grind on Tuesday, and you grind on Wednesday, but you chill on Thursday, and you chill on Friday, and they grind on Thursday, and they grind on Friday, sooner or later they gonna catch you. I told every kid in America that tell me they coming for me, you gonna work hard for it. Cause I'm gonna find out what the benchmarks are, I'm gonna reach the benchmarks, and I'm gonna excel that thing. You will not outwork me! I'm going to grind, I'm going to fight, I'm going to work, I'm going to press toward, I'm going to do everything in my power every single day to become a victor and not a victim.
This is the part where life demands that you make a vow, come hell or high water, that you're willing to pay the price, where you earn your spot with effort, with sweat, with blood, with tears. It's time to test your will, your endurance, your heart, to test your limits.
Edmund Lee said, you must surround yourself with the dreamers and the doers, the believers and the thinkers, but most of all, surround yourself with those who see the greatness within you, even when you don't see it in yourself. If you want to be successful in your life, you must surround yourself with winners. Oprah Winfrey said, surround yourself with people who are only going to lift you higher. We only get one life, one chance to make a difference, to make an impact, to do something great. In order to take on the adversities, the challenges, all the obstacles that are coming your way, you can only overcome those obstacles with a winning mindset. And when you surround yourself with average-minded friends, that will hold you back and keep you from your dreams. You must eliminate all negativity in your life. You must eliminate anyone who says you can't do something, that you aren't good enough, that you're not worthy of success. Start surrounding yourself with positive people that lift you higher. You can start doing the work every single day, waking up early, grinding it out, doing the reps every single day in and day out, developing your craft, mastering your skills, becoming someone you've never become by doing things you've never done. That's what it's going to take to have a winning mindset, repeating patterns over and over and over again, and developing yourself into such a powerful belief that anything is possible. You must eliminate anyone with an average mindset and start seeking out those positive, inspiring friends. Start seeking out those individuals who have a mindset that is just a little bit off, just a little bit crazy, that thinks anything could be possible. Those are the difference makers. Those are the change makers. The ones that step beyond the crowd. The ones that stand out and speak up and use their voice. They do the unpopular. You need to surround yourself with those type of people. Eliminate all individuals in your life that say you can't do something, that you aren't good enough. They aren't good enough, and they're projecting their limiting beliefs on you. Those with a winning mindset don't discount their beliefs. They don't discount their gifts. They don't discount their uniqueness in the world. They upgrade their beliefs. They upgrade their mindset. They upgrade their talents by constantly working and grinding and surrounding themselves with positivity. Use every single day to create more belief within yourself. You must surround yourself with winners if you want to achieve an incredibly powerful life. If you want to achieve great things in your life, you must have a mindset that is so strong, so powerful, so positive that you believe anything is possible. And in order to do that, you must surround yourself with others who think as crazy as you do that anything is possible. Because my friend, you know that all things are possible. Focus on finding those individuals who can lift you higher and eliminate all individuals who try to hold you back.
So I had two choices. Either I was going to sit in that failure and give up, or I was going to make a decision to step out of the darkness. You see, when you're in that darkness, you want to sit there and wait for the light to come. When you're in that darkness, it feels uncomfortable, but you can't wait. The only way out is to step forward, to face your fears, to become your own light. I had to believe in myself like never before. I had to find my inner power. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's gonna be a lot of times y'all about to fail. We are all a work in progress. And one day, you'll be sitting in the dark like I was, and you're gonna be asking yourself, what am I gonna do now? But in that moment, I want you to remember the power of you. You will change the world.
Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments because the 1,001st was the light bulb. I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on, but I never understood that concept. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything except my faith. I want to fall forward. You will fail at some point in your life. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. Embrace it, because it's inevitable. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. Fall forward.
Is it going to be easy? No. Is it going to be hard? Hell yeah. And that is the best part. The best part is pushing through the pain. The best part is the challenge.
You need to have goals that seem out of reach. At least goals that are hard to reach. You pushing through all the crap in your way to get there. You clawing past all the demons to get to your goal. You climbing and climbing to reach the top of that mountain peak that no one thought you could reach. It's you hearing your body say no more, and then hearing your mind say, shut up, I got this. I'm in charge today, and you're coming with me.
You see, your mind is stronger than your body. And if you program your mind to always go one more round, to always push past what you perceive as your limit, to give more than anyone else would ever expect from you, sooner or later your body will realize this guy won't let up. So I'm just gonna have to grow with him. Your muscles in the gym and in life can only grow with resistance, with struggle, and by pushing the limits, by expanding expectations.
In the gym, putting a little more weight on the bar each time, going a little further each time, pushing a little harder each time. In your life, extending your goals a little more each time, learning a little more every day, expanding your mind every day, pushing the limits of what is possible for you until you break that barrier you need to break. Then you set a bigger goal, a more exciting goal. Add more weight, do more reps, add a new challenge. Challenge equals growth. You cannot and will not grow without challenge. And that's what I mean when I say the best part is that it's hard.
That's what separates the average and the great. The average run from hard. They hide from challenge. The great run towards it. They love a battle. They grow from challenge. Without challenge, life is dull and void of meaning.
Without pushing yourself in the gym, you will never get any results. In life, if you don't push yourself, if you don't have clear targets to work toward that require you to step out of your comfort zone, that make you uncomfortable, you cannot grow your character, and you will not grow your life.
So what do you want for your life? You want to take the easy road, or you want to take the growth road?
Push yourself. Start where you are with whatever you have and work toward what you must have. Become obsessed with your targets, and when you break through that barrier, give yourself a pat on the back and then get back to work. The time to grow is always now. Is there anything better in life than growing? No. That feeling, the knowing you push yourself to this point, you faced every challenge and you prevailed. There's not many better feelings in life. Challenge equals growth. You cannot and will not grow without challenge.
Discipline, hard work, sacrifice, hard work, dedication, hard work, relentless, hard work. I see the goal in the distance. It's far away. It's blurry. I don't know how I'll get there. I see the obstacles, the challenges, the demons. Blinkers on. I move towards my goal. One challenge at a time, I will face, I will destroy. I know nothing is stronger than my will. No challenge too great, no setback too large. I will get there if I don't quit, and I will never quit. It's the challenge that excites me the most. The growth, the journey, the pain that is a gift from the gods of growth. Don't back down from a challenge. Run towards it like a warrior. Destroy that challenge.
You must be willing to go all out if you want to change your life. As humans, we are only happy when we are growing. I don't care what area we are talking. You must be growing. I don't care how successful you are. You must always be reaching for your next level. Whatever that is, push forward. Get uncomfortable. Some people are content. Some people are happy with living an ordinary life. That's great. I'm happy for them. But I will never be content with ordinary. I respect everyone's path, but I always felt my life would be more than ordinary. More than extraordinary. Something more like outstanding. Something most would consider impossible.
The Marines have a saying, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. At the center of bringing any dream into fruition is self-discipline. It's getting command of your mind to be able to choose actions that are in your own best interest. Every day, we are choosing shit that's not in our own best interest. So if the world is attacking you and the world wants to fight you and the world's trying to hold you down, so you're gonna kick yourself in the balls? So you're gonna stop yourself from getting what you dream. Self-discipline is the center of all material success. You cannot win the war against the world if you can't win the war against your own mind.
Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Those who do the work get the pay. You gotta get going. You gotta take action. Could change. Should change. Don't change. You're on the wrong track. Don't let neglect destroy your days, destroy your life, and destroy your future. Go back and do what you can. And if you'll do what you can, then life will give you some extraordinary things to do. For things to get better, you gotta get better. But don't ask for a more favorable wind. We call that naive. Don't ask for better seed, better soil. This is the only planet you got. You say, well, what can I do about the upcoming winters of my life? The challenges that I know I'm gonna face. Here's what you can do. Get better.
When you change, everything will change for you. When you get better, everything will get better for you. For things to change, you've got to change. You don't have to change the marketplace. You don't have to change the economy. You don't have to change countries. You don't have to change circumstances out there. All you've got to do is look within and see if you can change yourself for the better. And as you change, things will start to change for you.
Promise yourself you'll read the books until your skills change. You'll go for it until you understand it. You'll practice it until you develop the skills. Never give up until, however long that is. Go for it. Don't miss the chance to grow. And resolve that you'll pay the price until you learn, change, grow, become. Then you'll discover some of life's best treasures when you pay that price.
There's an African proverb that reads, "When there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm." When you refuse to allow any doubts in your own mind, then no doubts from others will ever cloud your judgment. When you create a strong mind, there can be no other that will defeat you with their words or with their judgments. When you believe in you, you need no other to believe in you. Because others really have no say in who you will become. Only you have that say. Only you can decide if others' opinions become reality or you create your own fate. The greatest challenge and the greatest obstacle any human will face is their own doubts, their own fears, and their own conditioned thoughts. If you want to live your dream, you will have to fight for it. You will have to fight the greatest battles of your life. You will have to battle the external enemy. People who don't believe in you. People who do you wrong. People who put you down. You will have to battle the intimate enemy. Those close to you who might do you wrong, or maybe you assume don't believe in you. Those who want the best for you, but their idea of support is to remind you of what can't be done or shouldn't be attempted. But the worst of all is the internal enemy. You will have to battle what seems like an army in your own head, an army of doubt, fear of failure, fear of judgment, lack of belief. The voices inside the head saying, I am not good enough. I'm not worthy. I want to do this, but I can't. I want to give to those I love, but I can't. I'm not worthy of love. I'll never be able to do this. I am hopeless. I've tried everything. The world is against me. No one believes in me. My life's not worth living. There is no greater pain that can be inflicted on you than your own internal enemy. Your own thoughts will cause you more pain than anyone or anything. They can be likened to a terrorist living in your soul. But when you learn to control and direct your mind, you can direct that internal voice to work for you rather than against you. You get it to work for you by creating a compelling future. A future you will be proud to achieve, proud to live through. You do this by not just having goals, but having meaningful goals. Goals that get you excited to wake up every morning. You do this by understanding what your purpose in life really is. What are you doing it all for? When you know these things, when you work on yourself daily, you can quiet that voice in your head. You can feel good enough because you are good enough. But it does take a commitment of daily practice to work on yourself. Cut out something that you spend a lot of time on that does nothing good for your life and replace it with daily work on you. Empower yourself. Set your life up to win.
Getting better isn't a hack or a trick or a one change that you need to make. Getting better is a campaign. It's a daily, a weekly, it's an hourly fight. An incessant fight that doesn't stop against weakness and against temptation and against laziness. It's a campaign of discipline. It's a campaign of hard work and dedication. It's waking up early and going to bed late and grinding out every second in between. Every single day. You want to get better? Stop looking for a shortcut and go find your alarm clock. And find your discipline. And find your guts and your passion and your drive and find your will. And then you will find your freedom.
The fulfillment of your dreams lies within you and you alone. The power to succeed or fail is yours, and no one can take that away from you. You can have this, you can keep this. You want things to go good for you from now on? It's on you. You can make that happen. You've got the power to do that. You can change things for you. See, it really doesn't matter what has happened to us in the past. It doesn't matter how many failures we've had. No, none of that matters. See, when you acknowledge that, hey, it's me, I'm the one. I've got to do this. I'm the one that's going to turn this around. So I got some roadblocks here. It's not easy for me. But ultimately, I know that these roadblocks, these obstacles, this opposition won't stop me from doing what I want to do. It will not determine my reality.
At the end of the day, the person that will surrender is the person that didn't work as hard as the other person. Just when you felt like you did that last rep and your muscles are saying, I can't do no more reps, you saying, yeah, you got to do one more. Because right now, while you quitting, you might be doing 5 more. While you quitting and giving up, while you saying, all right, I did enough, it's time to rest, he might just be getting in his zone. I will not surrender. You talking about will now. You talking about heart now. You're not talking about physicality. You're not talking about how you look. You're not talking about how strong you are. You're not talking about how tall you are, how fit you are. You're talking about will. It is a mentality. And when you want it as bad as you want to breathe, says, I'm willing to make any sacrifice. I'm willing to go through any pain. I'm willing to go through any suffering. I'm willing to go through whatever it takes. So when I get in there, that I guarantee you, at the end of it, I won't be the one that surrenders.
Turn your wounds into wisdom. You will be wounded many times in your life. You'll make mistakes. Some people will call them failures. But I have learned that failure is really God's way of saying, excuse me, you're moving in the wrong direction. It's just an experience.
You're gonna fail. And that's okay, because you know what? That's how you learn.
It's by trying things that you figure out how far you can go. You got to get outside the box. And if you're not prepared to lose, you're never going to win.
You will fail your way to success. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. It doesn't matter how many times people tell you that you can't do it. It doesn't matter if you don't have a dime in the bank. You will fail your way to success.
Ever tried, ever failed, no matter. Try again, fail better. Please don't ever stop.
Right now, we have the most valuable asset on earth on our side, time. But it's running out. And right now, you guys are sitting there. And to make that first step towards greatness is the hardest step. But there is one thing harder than that, my friends. It's later in life. As you look back on your life, the windows of opportunity has closed. Your ability is no longer present. And you think back that you could have been great. Right now, you had the ability to never have that debate inside your head. Because that's the debate you can never win. We all had the ability to do anything. And the difference between a champion and someone who's forgotten is that a champion shows up. That's the only thing. Every day he shows up. Gives himself a chance to make a difference. Not sitting back, not making that step, going for it.
If people ask you, say, how you doing? Even if you're having some difficult times, say, I'm blessed and highly favored. Because anytime you wake up and you don't have a white chalk outline around your body, it's a great day. And so I say to you, it's possible you can live your dream. If it's becoming a diamond, if it's having more, if it's achieving more, if it's being a better father, being a better mother, whatever it is, overcoming addiction, changing our society, it's possible you can live your dream. It's necessary that you have a plan of action, that you're resilient, that you stick to, and you work with the system, that you work with people, that you give support, and that you be there for them, that you have the vision and never give it up, that you become creative and relentless and keep on coming back again and again and again, and that it's you that you got to take personal responsibility to make it happen, and that it's hard. Easy is not an option. And when life knocks you down, jump back up and say, it's not over until I win.
Why is it that people don't want to grow? Why is it that they just settle for being less than what they are capable of being? Why is it they shy away from doing their stuff and challenging themselves and taking life on and making it an exciting adventure? Why is it? Because living your dream, it's hard, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard living your dream. We are in charge of our attitudes. And when you're in charge of your attitude, you say, if it's hard, then do it hard. I won't allow this to stop me. I don't have the option of easy. I don't have the option, and I don't think you do, or any of us do, of going around trying to find a dream. That's a little dream that doesn't require much responsibility or not too stressful or won't be too much of a hassle. No, no, no. I am convinced that life is 10% of what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. An optimist sees an opportunity in every calamity. A pessimist sees a calamity in every opportunity. What can make it okay? Your attitude about it. That you decide that this is not going to determine who I am. Charles Swindoll said about attitude, he said, the longer I live, the more I realize the impact attitude has on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts. That is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures and successes, than what other people think or say or do. It is more important than appearances, giftedness, or skill. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play the one string we have, and that is our attitude.
If there's anything in life that you don't currently have right now, it's because of who you are and how you think. I know you're strong enough to do it because you're human. And every human has what it takes to get past whatever they're going through if they decide to. Push through it. Push through it. Tragedy and trials come to everybody. Only the strong survive. Y'all running from pain. Y'all running from challenges. You telling me how difficult your life is. Do you understand it is the difficulty that's going to prepare you and take you to that next level? I'm here just like you here, and I promise you, I ain't leaving without the degree. I will not leave without that goal. I will not leave without that dream. I will not leave this university until I'm successful. I will not leave this job. I will not leave this client. I will not leave this opportunity until I get it.